Electricity plays a huge part in our lives, from cooking to cleaning and even working. It has helped us a great deal to accomplish tasks. You can even consider it a necessity nowadays, since we're practically living in a digital age of technology and electronics play a huge part in our everyday chores. Whether it be at home, at school, in the hospital, or at the office, we heavily rely on electricity for our daily lives. So it's safe to say that proper installation of our appliances, convenience outlets, and even lighting is important. But for some, they may have a vague idea on how to do it. Or like most people, they just Googled it and found a do-it-yourself solution, thinking they can do it as easily. For some, yes, but for more serious cases, you might want to call the electrician to help you out with that. Trust us when we say we've seen a lot of electrical fails on the internet, and we're pretty sure you have as well. What's up, guys? How are you all doing? Welcome back to our channel, wherein once again, we'll be sharing with you the top 6 electrical fails we've seen. Hopefully, you'll learn a thing or two about today's video, and always let the professionals handle these types of jobs. But before we proceed with today's video with you, kindly do us a favor and click the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notifications bell on so you won't miss any of our new releases. Top 6 electrical fails. In today's list, you'll see a lot of things you shouldn't do, obviously because they're dangerous and may cause harm to the users, so beware of the following electrical fails: AC power plugs and socket fails. Starting today's list are your receptacle fails, which are also the most common and popular electrical screw-ups involving AC power plugs and sockets, otherwise known as receptacle outlets. A lot of people do not know how these function. AC power plugs and sockets connect electrical equipment to the alternating current power supply in buildings and at other sites. Basically, it's where you plug your charger to power up your phone or other appliances. Thanks to the internet, we've seen a lot of messed up installations such as flooding sockets. We're all aware of what happens when water makes contact with electricity, right? It's a definite recipe for disaster. Aside from that, there's also a bent outlet cover installation. It's pretty obvious that receptacles are placed on flat surfaces, so for this kind of installation fail, we don't know how to explain why they do these type of things. Each country has a different code on how to install outlets. For example, the US National Electrical Code, section 210.52, states that there should be an electrical outlet in every kitchen, bedroom, living room, family room, and any other room that has dedicated living space. They must be positioned at least every 6 feet measured along the floor line. The National Electrical Code requires that you have an electrical outlet within 6 feet of the corner of the wall and at least 12 feet from the same wall. That's the minimum requirement for living space. Do-it-yourself flickering lights. Next on the list is another common electrical problem that's experienced by all households, which is flickering lights. This kind of phenomenon has many probable causes, such as bulb problems, wherein it's either not in tight enough, light bulbs are incompatible with your dimmers, as well as loose light plugs. A faulty switch or dimmer can also be caused by flickering lights. They're also commonly experienced during windy days, wherein the problem can be caused by frayed wiring in the weatherhead, causing a short when the cables move. A weatherhead is the outdoor fitting where overhead cables from the power line come into the house, and if this is the cause, the danger level is pretty high since the frayed wiring can arc and start a fire. Other times, it's just your light bulb nearing its course. But there are several indicators that your flickering lights are a sign of a bigger issue. One of them is having an overloaded circuit. This happens because of certain major appliances like the air conditioning unit, the refrigerator, or the washing machines. These appliances usually have their own circuits that cater to larger loads. For instance, if it's experiencing bearing failure, the motor will strain to pull more current during startup, or a given circuit might be experiencing sensory overload. Another meaning of flickering lights may be caused by electric utility service issues. This type of problem is commonly in neighborhoods wherein you share your transformer with surrounding homes, wherein your electrical supply is tied into their respective loads. In short, if someone down the street is engaging in heavy electrical use, it can cause your lights to flicker. If this isn't the case, or if the lights are also flickering at their house, the issue might lie with your utility service. Flickering lights may also be caused by fluctuating electrical voltage. There are various reasons why your home is experiencing electrical voltage, but most times the issue is technical in nature and points to serious faults in your electrical system. On a standard 120 volt circuit, your home should have a reading of between 115 and 125 volts. If you have a voltmeter, you can check the reading yourself. If it comes back higher than 125 volts, then that could be the reason your lights are flickering. Wrong location of circuit breaker panels. Another top fail in today's list is the wrong placement of circuit breaker panels. A circuit breaker is an automatically operated electrical switch designed to protect an electrical circuit from damage caused by excess current from an overload or short circuit. Its basic function is to interrupt current flow after a fault is detected. A lot of people make this mistake of placing this in some random corner in the house and even clutter up the same area, which is a definite no-no. Circuit breakers should be placed in low traffic areas of the home, such as a basement, garage, or utility closet. If you live in an apartment, your circuit breaker may be in a more central location, such as the hallway or laundry area. It plays an important role in every building since it automatically disrupts the flow of a current if there's a short circuit or overload. In doing so, it can prevent damage to an electrical circuit and possibly appliances, electronics, and your home. According to the National Electrical Code, the working space around the breaker panel must be at least 6 feet 6 inches high and 3 feet square away from the wall, with 30 inches width. This allows the door to be open to the panel with nothing blocking the area. Messy cable wirings. Also in today's list of electrical fails is one we've seen far too many times: messy cable wirings. Whether you're at home or the office, messy cables are unsafe and they attract dust as well as making your space look messy. Aside from that, tripping from these can pull out your electronics from being plugged out, and they may cause electrical shocks, especially when the cables wear out. Most dangerous of all, short circuits lead to electrical fires. Power strips and surge protectors are must-haves items for keeping cords tidy. Considering mounting them using double-sided mounting tape or Velcro strips to the underside of a desk or back of a hutch to keep them neatly out of view. And what's more dangerous about messy cables? Damaged messy cables. Power surges caused by a frayed or damaged charging cable can also cause your device to overheat and start a fire. This is a huge risk to your home, especially if you leave your phone or any electronic charging unattended. Damaged charging cables can cause deadly electrical fires in your home. Uncovered junction joints. An electrical junction box is an enclosure housing electrical connections. Junction boxes protect the electrical connections from the weather as well as prevent people from accidental electric shocks. Like outlets, they also have plate covers, but sometimes people forget or neglect to put a cover on them. When energized junction boxes are uncovered, the wiring is vulnerable to damage and accidental contact. It is considered a fire hazard to have open junction boxes. Putting a cover on them can usually be done very easily. Too few outlets? Extension cords are the key. Last but not least, far too many places suffer from a lack of outlets in the plan. The solution? Heavy reliance on extension cords and power strips. Although there's no code violation for this, it still poses a danger if used heavily, especially on cheap or bargain extension cords. Undersized extension cords, 16 gauge or smaller, can overheat and ignite a fire if loads are too heavy. Extension cords should only be used temporarily. Once it overheats, it can cause fires when improperly used, since overloading or connecting appliances consume more watts than the cord can handle. With continuous use over time, an extension cord can rapidly deteriorate, creating a potentially dangerous electric shock or fire hazard. In general, extension cords should not exceed 100 feet in length. However, by plugging one extension cord into another, the maximum cord length can be easily exceeded. If the job requires more than a 100-foot distance, a temporary power distribution box is required. And with that, we're concluding today's episode of the top 6 electrical fails we've seen. Do check out our channel if you like this video, since we've got more content to cater to your needs, from tutorials to celebrity news to curious trivia. If you're already an electrician, running your own business, or just about to start and grow your own electrical business, you must learn the 4 critical things electrical business owners wish they had learned before starting an electrical business, so you don't make the same mistakes. Electrician Accelerator has put together a free training video you can watch for free right now that will show you exactly how to start, grow, and build your electrical business the right way so you can consistently guarantee profitable work. Free up your time, all whilst reducing stress levels and allowing you to have sustainable and more profitable business that works for you. In this free training video, you will also learn how to generate a steady stream of jobs on demand and with predictability month after month in your local area without relying on word of mouth and referrals, how to stop competing on price with other electricians and escape your competition, how to convert at least 90% of your quotes and estimates into sales, how to command premium prices and attract high quality customers that will be happy to pay more. Click on the link on the description below the video. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you won't miss any of our newest uploads. We'll see you again at the next episode.